All right, so news on what the hell is going on in Afghanistan. So, right now, the Taliban is basically able to do whatever they want. I wish I could edit videos better so I could put up graphics and things, but right now this is what I got going on. So, if you picture Afghanistan as it is, look at a map. There's three ways to get in. There's never eat soggy waffles, the northwest side, the east side, and the southwest side. It's landlocked, right? So in order to get there, you have to get permission from other countries, not only in airspace, flying over them, but also if you want to do ground transport as well. Generally, the United States used Pakistan. I say used as if whatever, but they struck a deal with Pakistan to be able to do this on the eastern entrance exit, however you want to do this. Less than 10% of all of the roads in Afghanistan aren't even paved. So that makes it almost impossible to do this as well. And it makes it really easy for the Taliban to make it incredibly difficult for U.S. troops to get to and from where they want to go. Most bridges are wooden. Most bridges are not very stable. So it's very easy to just come in, destroy infrastructure, or place a landmine under some dirt along a paved or unpaved rather road. But the point is that Trump negotiated us withdrawing out, and Biden is continuing that. A lot of support for it in Congress and the people when it happened. Most people don't want to be in a war with Afghanistan right now, and it's really a war with the Taliban. Essentially, the reason why the Taliban is the way it is and why it's such a problem is because most of the communities, there's only about 3 million people in Afghanistan who live there. I'm sorry if that's wrong, but I thought that's what I heard. But the point is, from there, is that everything is very spread out. It's very rural. It's, in comparison, the way that a government in Afghanistan works is kind of similar to the HRE, the Holy Roman Empire, in a way where, yes, this group of people or this community is a part of Afghanistan and is loyal to that government, but it's in a way where they still govern their own laws. They still govern their own ways about going through life, and it makes it nearly impossible to have a centralized government. So it's kind of like, they pay tribute to the government, taxes, and the government helps them when they need it, but for the most part, they just do what they do. And that makes it very easy for an extremist group based upon belief systems to come in and completely alter how all of that works. Because if it's I'm going to pledge allegiance from myself to a flag or colors or whoever may be in power, that's one thing. But if it's a personal truth like religion or something akin to it, it makes it a lot easier to stand unified in that sense. Most, if not all, of your normal citizens in Afghanistan do not want the Taliban to be in control. They don't want to be influenced in such a way by extremists, frankly. So it's a situation where, do we stay in, put God knows how many American lives at risk, and continue to do so at the expense of non-American citizens, still sovereign people of this planet, or do we just say it's not our problem and we just get the hell out? As of right now, the strategy is to get the hell out. That Eastern Pass, I forgot to mention this, the Taliban and the United States both use that pass. Because the population in Afghanistan is so low, where the Taliban gets their people is neighboring countries. So what will happen is they go and engage with the United States military. They get their asses whooped, and then they retreat into a sovereign state that is not Afghanistan, that we are not at war with, that we do not have liberty to go into. It would be a crime against international law, or international warfare code, or whatever you want to say. I'm sure there's a real thing. I just can't think of it right now, but you know what I mean. So the situation is the embassy is not looking good, and we do not want to have another Benghazi happen. So as a moderate, I don't agree with Biden very much on many things. That's just a personal thing. It has nothing to do with red or blue. That's why we are the Purple People Party, or the Purple Party Podcast, however you want to say it. Red and blue makes purple. So there's a lot of things Trump did that I really liked, and a lot of things that he did that I'm just sitting here going, what the fuck are you doing? And on the other side of the same coin, Biden has done a lot of things that I don't agree with, but that a lot of other people seem to agree with. So I can't completely discredit those things as well, not to get specific on anything in particular. But point being is they are doing something about it. They are sending 3,000, the Senate that is, sending 3,000 troops to go evacuate the embassy there and make sure that we do not lose any American lives like we did in Benghazi when a similar situation happened with another insurgent group. So that's the news on what the hell is going on in Afghanistan. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you learned some things in this quick little video. I will post when I decide to. If something interests me, I'll post about it. But as of right now, have a great day.